All right, I'm coming on because I am feeling lots of energy. Okay, my ears are ringing and they feel very full. Okay, um, I'm also extremely tired. All right, so I'm not sure if this is an energy of attack, or I feel that this might actually just be the energy of, like, you know how if you go if you drive up a mountain, right? If you go through the mountains and you're going up and down and you're reaching higher levels, you know, sometimes the air pressure changes. Okay, I feel like it's kind of more like that. I feel like there's a major, like, ascension happening. And I feel like, so there's a change in the energy. I don't feel like this is like directed energy. It just feels like a major change in the elevation kind of thing, okay? But it could be an attack as well, because if we are ascending and there are certain beings, okay, that don't want us to be able to do that, then they would be sending attacks as we ascend, okay? So it could possibly be both. So I just wanted to come and pull some cards on camera to see what we might, like, what information we might be able to get from Spirit while this is actually happening. Spirit, okay, freedom. First card that came out, freedom. Self-esteem and stability. And I am drawn to this fire, okay? This is an energy I've been picking up on a lot for the last couple days. I actually, like, I burn the cardboard, okay? When it becomes a mountain, then I burn it away. So I was doing that, and it just, I was drawn to do a video about burning something down, right? Like, I felt the energy of, like, something being burned down, or like I wanted to burn something down, in the sense of, you know what I mean, like, burn it to the ground, but not, you know, like, literally, you know what I mean? It's like in a symbolic type of way. I'm not encouraging anyone to burn anything down by any means. I mean, if you want to do a little fire pit yourself, okay, but so there's something maybe to do with that. I feel like people have maybe tried to attack your freedom and your self-esteem and your stability, and maybe those people are being burned to the ground now energetically, and you are being brought up because you endured those kinds of attacks. Okay. Anything else from this deck? Oh, that's too many. This one. We have acceptance. Come to terms with yourself. This could be the merging of, you know, this, I did that short video, was it yesterday, I think, about the message from the universe, and I never did put in the comments what that was about, but what I was getting is that it was about the merging, okay, of the timelines. Maybe this has something to do with the merging of, like, the male and female, and the merging of the timelines, the merging of the mind, the merging of the minds. I also pulled some cards, and yin and yang just popped out together, just the two of them, yin and yang. So I feel like there is a merging. What happens What happens when yin and yang merge? Okay. Okay. Let me see. How about this? Okay. We have throat chakra. Okay, so I feel a little bit like this is speaking things into existence. Okay, like manifesting. And heart chakra. Okay, yeah. Manifesting your heart's desires, manifesting from the heart, speaking truth, love, and kindness, even to maybe those who don't deserve it. It's now I'm getting this killing with kindness vibe here, like all these people who have maybe done you wrong, tried to take your freedom, make you feel, you know, like you had no self-esteem or were unstable or tried to take your stability. And now these people are having to come to terms with, to live in the reality that, one, they cannot do this to you, or that, two, they were just unsuccessful. And they have not changed you. They've changed you in the sense of how you think and feel about them, and maybe the choices that you've made because of what they did, but it hasn't changed who you are at your core. You still speak love. I'm getting love languages from this now as well, like the 5 languages of love. If you don't know that book, I think everybody should read it. It should be a requirement, okay? Okay. We have sacral chakra and stand your ground. So I feel like you are protecting your sacral chakra for sure. Okay. And also I'm getting from this too that, like, you are, if you don't know that, this is confirmation for you that you are activating chakras, getting your chakras in alignment, okay? Right, and it starts at the sacral. Maybe when you take your power back and stop giving it away for free, so to speak, if you know what I mean, or giving it to those who are not worthy of it. What's root? Sacral is said. Sensuality, sexuality, pleasure, social ability. The heart chakra is anahata, acceptance. That's acceptance too. We have acceptance and love here. Acceptance, love, compassion, sincerity. Throat chakra. Communication, expression, creativity, inspiration. It's I talk, I feel. I talk, I love, I feel. It's like you speak love and you feel love, or you speak love and people feel loved. But you are very much protected. You are protecting your own. And you may be protecting someone else's as well. Maybe if you have children, you may have spirit protecting you. You may be dealing with someone whom you had a great passion for or with. And with freedom and acceptance here, it could be that they are accepting that you are free to love whomever you want now, because maybe you are no longer together. Because this person tried to take your love and use it as a weapon to hurt you. They tried to control and manipulate you. They used maybe sexual energy as a weapon to control and manipulate you, to hold you back, while they tried to steal your stability, your self-esteem, your freedom. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We have Garnet, justice. Mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Aquamarine, expand connection. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life. So I feel like this is someone whom you may have tried to, like I said, to have a relationship with, a real, actual connection. But they maybe were not able to receive that connection at that point in time. They were not mature enough. They did not have their shit together. Okay. This to me says you have your shit together. Okay. All your ducks are in a row. Okay. And this person that you are dealing with did not have their shit together, but maybe they're starting to get their shit together because they want to be on a level. Okay. They want mercy. Okay. They feel like they have been judged. They feel like they have been through the fire, so to speak. Okay. And they want maybe not necessarily another chance at love with you, but another chance at some other type of connection. Or that maybe they're ready to follow your lead. They're ready to communicate, for one, okay, which is important. Because if you don't, it's like a firm foundation for any good relationship. No matter what type of relationship that is there needs to be free and open communication, clear communication, and not just, verbally or mentally, but on an emotional level. Like, what is the intention? What is, how does interacting with this person make you feel? Okay. I am getting as well that you may have helped this person open their heart chakra, because maybe when you were with them, they had their heart chakra closed off to you, and they tried to get you to close off yours to others as well, and that was unsuccessful. I feel like there was a break in the connection because of that kind of thing, because that's not who you are. It's not how you want to live, right? And it wasn't in alignment. So you maybe chose to go one way and they chose to go another, and that now they want to balance things out. They want mercy. They want you to have mercy on them, because they realize, all right, that they were wrong. And now they are beginning to open their heart chakra and be open to giving and receiving, communication, and also love. And love does not necessarily have to be a sexual relationship. Maybe they are open to, some kind of other kind of love, maybe a friendship, maybe a parent-child relationship of some kind, okay? I don't want to do that right now. It's kind of karmic. Deck. I don't want to do that one or that one. Okay, let's get this deck. I'm going to do this. Our double decker, blah, 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 blah. Our double decker oracle deck, okay? It's the two oracle decks that I have merged together into one, which I feel in this instance is applicable as well. The merging, right? I feel like there's a merging. So it's like maybe this person, at some point in time, you were basically living in two different realities, or maybe your idea of relationship, of a relationship, or maybe the relationship that you shared were very different, or what a relationship should be or look like. And so, like, their reality was different from your reality, even though you were sharing the same reality somehow. And now the realities are merging. They're starting to see things your way. They're starting to understand your point of view. They're starting to see things in alignment with truth and the truth that you speak. Okay, all right. Okay. We have Roots of Abundance and the Rose's Kiss. Tender embrace, a leg up, and blessed. Okay, so yeah, I am getting that this person is may have had some help from their ancestors in coming to this conclusion, okay? But they're starting to realize that it is better, right? It is better to be blessed, to receive your blessings and be a blessing, to get a leg up, to reach the next level, to level up, and that this rose, okay, may have been the blessing, okay, a tender embrace. I'm getting it's that relationship, okay, that you thought you had. And we have 222 here. And another 2-2, so there's a lot of twos. Yeah, it's like a pairing, a relationship of two coming together. This may have been a twin flame relationship gone wrong, okay? But even if you are no longer together, it's like that does not mean that you cannot fulfill your twin flame mission, to come together, to do whatever it was you were sent here to do, because whatever it is, it goes beyond sex, okay? It is like on a spiritual level, like you were meant to spiritually awaken each other, and sometimes that can look different than you might expect. We also have 22 and 22 master builders. So it is like you and this person were meant to come together to create a certain reality, to build a certain reality that is at a higher level. And this rose is either, I feel it's the female presence, and it could be, you know, the female side of this relationship, or it could be a child. Maybe coming together, maybe this is a twin flame, like I said, a twin flame relationship gone wrong that involved children. And so maybe there has been a period of time where you all have been apart, and that basically it's like the mission or the intention is to be able to come together as like a family unit, because you're to do like what's best for the children is to have a stable family to help these children get into alignment, because they may have their own very deep mission with roots of abundance here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the tarot now, because, oopsies, I feel like that might give us some answers to this. Stupid. I don't know. You know. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting from this that like there have been many failed attempts, okay? Many times fallen, okay? Either this is something that has been unsuccessful in many lifetimes, or even as well, it may have manifested this way in this life because of all the failed attempts in previous lifetimes that maybe you all have tried and failed to come together many times in this lifetime. And so I feel like you're reaching a new point, new heights in your consciousness. And it's like you're going to be able to come together without having to actually physically come together. Like you can have a good relationship without actually being in a relationship. Okay? Tell me more. What is going on here? Okay, Nine of Wands, Four of Swords. It's like healing from past trauma, maybe some PTSD, right? With Five of Wands here. Yeah, like there was a lot of fighting, winning at all costs, very karmic, right? And Seven of Pentacles, lack of long-term vision, limited success, disappointments. Okay. So yes, I think you've tried and failed to have a successful relationship with this person many times over. It has caused a lot of trauma, but with the Four of Swords here, I feel like there is an attempt to bring peace to the situation, to bring recovery to the situation. Like I said, if there are children involved here, then it might just be about learning how to deal with someone that you don't really get along with, but being able to come together anyways, right? And do right by the children, to get into alignment, to help the children get into alignment, to bring stability. We have Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. To me, this is a father figure who stepped out, okay, who valued sexual freedom over fatherhood, Page of Pentacles. Who basically just gives money, okay, but doesn't really have a relationship with their children. Ace of Swords, the Devil, and the Five of Swords, because they're battling their own demons, okay? They have their own demons, their own battle with the devil, okay? Toxicity, but they're having maybe some kind of breakthrough here. Maybe they're an addict and they're, you know, seeking and, you know, winning sobriety, okay? Conquering the devil. They may have been abusive because of this devil energy, because they were in this devil energy, but they're maybe trying to have a breakthrough. Maybe they're trying to break free from their own demons and devils and toxicity, like I said, you know, the addictions, but also maybe they're finally realizing that in order to have the true breakthrough that they need to break through the people, places, and things as well, to conquer the people, places, and things, maybe by removing them. And, well, with Page of Pentacles here, it's like news and messages. Maybe they got the message. Maybe this is a message that you tried to give this person throughout your entire relationship, but that they refused to hear, to accept. And now that you may have split away from this person, they may have lost their children, their family. Maybe now they're in a place where they are starting to accept what you had been saying all along. Saying from love too. You did this from a place of love, and they weren't able to, they didn't get it. They didn't accept it. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is your energy, right? You are nurturing, loving, supportive, right? And I get also that this is kind of more like where they want to be. They want to get there too, right? They want to get to a point where they are almost, as well with Page of Wands here, or Knight of Wands as well, inspiration. It's like, I feel like you have been an inspiration to them. You have inspired them to want to get on the straight and narrow. You have inspired them to become a better person, to spiritually, you know, open themselves up, to get into alignment. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune here. And I feel like, again, this might have been some kind of twin flame relationship where you were destined to do this. Okay, maybe they treated you poorly, and that was what awakened you, right? And then you, therefore, did everything that you did to try to awaken them. And then when nothing worked, you left. And they had to spend some time alone. And now everything that you did while you were together, and everything that you did in leaving, and everything that has happened since then has led to them and their awakening. And this was all destiny. It was all destined to be. Six of Swords. I feel like this is the completion of something, okay? Moving on, leaving the past in the past. Right, calmer waters and relationships. So I feel like you're reaching a new phase in your relationship where maybe you had a very tumultuous relationship. Maybe it was bad ending and things like that, but you're both getting to a point now where you can actually, like I said before, kind of have a relationship without having a relationship, or without being in a relationship with one another. I feel like this is opening up many doorways, many portals, many pathways, many options subconsciously, okay? But also with moon magic here, all right? Yeah, Six of Wands. So it's like, it's almost like, again, you know, twin flame journey. It's like you were destined, determined, the two of you, to defeat the world, right? To take the world by storm, to conquer something, and you did. Whatever it was you were meant to do, you did it. You did it. Even if you don't know you did it, even if you didn't know you were doing it at the time, you did it. You have awakened this person. They awakened you, and you have awakened them. You have both been awakened, and now whatever needs to happen is going to happen, or is currently happening, in order to bring victory and success, good karma in this new age. Something about that. I'm getting as well too that the coming together of your bloodlines may have been important in some way, and that you have succeeded in helping to clear some kind of ancestral curse from both bloodlines to pave the pathway, the new way for your children, okay? So they can move forward in victory. Two of Swords and Ace of Cups. It's like making good decisions in love. Okay, so maybe you have taught your children, maybe everything that you went through, you needed to go through so your children could see, to learn and know how to make good decisions in love. How to make the right decisions instead of the wrong ones. Maybe they had to watch you make the wrong ones in order to learn how to make the right ones for themselves. Okay, Ten of Cups. I'm getting that's a yes. And also the way to victory and happiness, right? To all things good and happy. And there it is, confirmation again. Ten of Cups, yes. And so I get that this is for both sides, right? You've cleared the whatever blockages there were, ancestrally, karmically. Okay, it's like you and your baby daddy, baby mama, whoever this was. Okay, your twin flame. You have successfully completed your mission, both of you. Like I said, with the awakening and the clearing of karma, and the doing the right thing, making good decisions, having gone through all the painful shit, like I said, the bad karma, to clear and make way for the good karma, not only for yourselves from this point forward, but also for your children, for your lineage, for future generations. Okay, this was important, and I feel like on your end it was even more difficult because you had to hold the fort, right? Even when this other person did not. So there was a point in time where you had to carry the load of both sides. But I do feel like things are balancing out a little bit here, and so you might not have to carry the load so heavily anymore. This person is awakening, and maybe they're going to actually be able to assist you in some way. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Okay. We have Four of Swords and Two of Pentacles. I'm just getting to healing timelines. Okay. So, right. You may have been, like I said, like twin flames on a timeline jumping mission, time traveling souls, right? On a mission. And the mission was to heal the bloodline, heal the timelines, and you have done that. Yeah, Six of Cups for the children. Save the children. I'm getting save the children. Yeah, you saved children. You saved your own children. You saved future generations of children. And I feel like this is also like healing the world, right? Healing your family. But as each of these family lines become healed, it heals the world, okay? More and more of these, it's like you're paving the way energetically. You are giving the divine the blueprint of how to do this, And so they will be able to help guide others so they can do it too. And it's just, there's just going to be healing, so much healing. So much healing. Yeah. And 8 of Wands. I feel like it's going to be happening very quickly now. Because like I said, it's like you paved the way. And this is about timelines as well. And time is not linear. So it's like I said, you paved the way. You are the blueprint. You have proven that it can be done. You have shown how to do it. And so now all of the spiritual guides and things like that are going to take this information and it's just going to be shared everywhere. You know what I mean? All over. I'm just getting... You know what I mean? So it's going to be happening very quickly now because, like I said, time is not linear. So you've done it. Now other people are going to be able to do it. And they could be doing it simultaneously right now. Or even in the past, even though you just did it right now. Right? That kind of thing. Once it has been done, it's like it unlocks something. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? 4 Wands. I feel like going home, okay? Going home. This is important because we have Jupiter exalted in Cancer from June 9th of 2025 until, I don't know, it's like June 21st or 31st, something like that, 2026, so a whole year. And what I was getting from this is going home. And this is important because I feel like some of you may have felt the desire for home, you know, even if you had a home and you had a family, right? But you never felt that feeling of home. You were always missing that sense of home. You felt like, I want to go home, even if you were actually at your house, right? Because home is not a house is not a home, right? Without the love, right? Without, it's so much more than that. But I feel like we're going home. You are going to know the sense of home, the feeling of home. You're going to have that comfort. And also going home, it's like we are being raised up, bringing heaven to earth kind of thing, right? Like if you resonate with being like an earth angel, you are an earth angel. Okay, you are from heaven. Heaven is your home, and you are making earth your home. Okay, bringing heaven to earth. I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time, and that if you have not already, you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and the channel. Well done, Twin Flames. Well done.